Hello world, Shelly here, and today I've got an eye look for you from the brand new Alter Ego DREAMGAZE palette. Look at how gorgeous this packaging is, and look at how even more gorgeous the eyeshadow palette is. To my eye, this looks like a dupe for the Natasha Denona Pastel palette, one of the very few Natasha Denona palettes that I did not purchase yet. We're just going to throw that yet on there because you know me and my girl Natasha. There's always a chance. There's always a chance. I have a hard time not owning all of her palettes. Like, it's one of those things where I feel like my collection is just missing it. But I do have the Alter Ego palettes, the dupe. So I can't do a side-by-side because obviously I don't have the higher priced original color palettes. But we're going to do an eye look with this one. Alter Ego did send me this in PR. Thank you, Alter Ego. I appreciate you, and I love your eyeshadows. So this works out well. I'm wearing my tie-dye for the occasion. I made it myself. If anyone is in the Virginia area, I will be at the Dayton, Virginia Redbud Festival the first weekend of April at their big vendor event with some t-shirt designs and some tie-dyes that I made. Anyway, I feel like this is going to go well just for PSA purposes. I have a recommendation, or a not recommendation. This is the new NYX Zero to Brow Gel, and 0 out of 5 stars, do not recommend. It is basically, they call this a doe foot. It to me is just a stick that you apply the gel with, and then, well, you're supposed to spoolie out your brows, and then apply the gel, and wait 60 seconds for it to set. No. The stick, no precision whatsoever. I mean, I guess if you have no brow, but I still don't know how you would even get it to a point. Like, and then it has no hold to it, so then I had to go over my brows with my Jones Road brow gel, and it's just a hot mess, because then when you put the brow gel over that, it was like smearing all of the NYX brow gel. Just no. But on the rest of my face, I've got the About Face Foundation, Balm Desert Bronzer, Lawless Juicy Watermelon Blush, and my Serengeti highlight from What's Up Beauty. Now let's dig into this eye look. I am going to use the Alter Ego eyeshadow primer, which to me reminds me a whole lot in both application and how well it wears of the primer potion from Urban Decay. So I do like it, but you know me, MAC Paint Pot is my holy grail for eye primers, but you know, this one works fine. It's just that the MAC Paint Pot gives me the additional benefit of giving some coverage so that these blood vessels in my eyes don't show through as much, which is especially important for lighter colored eyeshadow looks like this one's going to be. But we'll see. This will be fine. This will be fine. This does help greatly with longevity. It's a good eyeshadow primer, especially if you like this style of eyeshadow primer. I'm going to zoom you guys in just a bit so you can see my eyeballs. Oh, this package is so pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. They've got this lined up. Why is it that Alter Ego does such a better job at organizing the colors in the palette than Natasha Denona does? I feel like the ND palettes are always like very scattered, but when I look at this, I can instantly see what eye looks I could come up with out of it. It's just organized better. I don't know, my brain just works better this way. So they do have these arranged so that you could go for like monochromatic eye looks and stay in the same color family with the verticals, but I'm gonna mix it up just a little bit. I'm thinking that's going to be my crease transition instead of the light purple. Then that'll be my deeper crease. That'll be on the lid. And then that special effects color I think is going to be a little pop of brightness that I use. And I'm kind of thinking about maybe taking this sort of teal down on my lower lash line, because purple and teal, that's my Jeep. My Jeep is teal. Its accents are purple. And as you can tell, I love that color scheme. And yeah, so it's gonna be a little bit purplish, a little bit pinkish, little tealish. I think that's what we're gonna do. I reserve the right to change my mind as we go, but let's start with that peachy shade Lantern. This is my Wayne Goss number 16 brush. So for my transition, crease transition, I like a fluffy brush that can splay out. I did a video a few weeks back about how to pick the different brush shapes for their different purposes in your eye look. So check that out if you missed it. But we're going for fluffy for crease transition, because you don't want any harsh lines. You want the color to kind of splay out, and this is doing exactly what I hoped it would. I was hoping it wouldn't be too orange for this purpose, and it's not, because, you know, so this palette is $22, and so this is like drugstore price point, basically. And the thing I love is that, okay, some makers that do dupe sort of color schemes, you know, since the color scheme itself, unless it's brand identifiable, like you can't copyright or trademark the colors in your eyeshadow palette, right? Which is how companies can go ahead and make these sort of dupe products. Well, a lot of the people or companies that make dupe products, borrowing from color schemes that were established popularly by another brand, don't bother to care about the undertones or the exact curation of those colors. And that's where I think Alter Ego goes above and beyond. Number one, they are attempting to get as close as possible to the originals, unless, and this is probably my favorite part, unless the original had a color that was just off. And they will occasionally change up a color, and when they do, it is, at least from as far as I can tell, what I know about color theory and whatnot. I do have an MFA in art, so I know a little bit about color theory. They're improving upon, you know, if there was a shade that was off, they're making it work better with the rest of the palette, and I enjoy that. I appreciate that. And that's why I love Alter Ego, because their shadows are great quality and they're paying attention to detail. They're not just like slapping a clone of something out there. They're really making it as good as it can be. And they're curating the layouts in what I think is very often a more effective way. Anyway, we'll stop with the blathering on of my love affair here. All right, this is my Sigma E25. I'm going to go into this shade Spell. Let's see, does this look like a matte? Yeah. I was like, it might be a little shimmery, but no, it's a matte. Is this the brush out? This is not my Sigma E25. This is my Angie Hot and Flashy A501, but same shape, same purpose. We're going to take this into the crease. And for this, you want a brush that's not too fluffy, because you don't want to ruin the color you just put, but you want some depth of color. You don't want it to be as blurred out. You want some depth in here. Although I might need my Sigma E25, because this brush is a little more firm than the Sigma, and I do need a little bit of splaying out. This one's for like doing your deep crease when you really don't want it to blend outward. I might be able to make this work. We're making it work. But the Sigma is just a smidge fluffier, so you get a little bit more travel up and down as far as the color going into that area you previously did your crease transition. I don't want to go too heavy on this because we don't want super purple. I just want it to be a little darker than the transition. And I should actually look in my mirror rather than my camera monitor because the color looks way lighter in the monitor and way darker on the mirror. We'll see what it actually looks like on film. I might be coloring myself like a clown. I do have tonight, I'm going to a mixology class. We have, there's a place in downtown Harrisonburg called the Wilton House, and Joshua Wilton for the old schoolers. And they're doing a mixology class tonight, and I'm going with some of my peeps and my mom. All right, what am I doing? We're gonna go into Wish, which is the shimmer version of that matte we just used. Yes, that's what we're doing. This brush is my MAC 233. A nice flat packer brush. Now I am going to come in with more of that matte, the darker matte that we used in the crease to darken the outer corner here, but not yet. We'll get there. We will get there. I'm going to take this about 2/3 across my lid. Not all the way. Because I want to try that that sugar dust shade. Now, in the pictures of the Natasha Denona palette, it looks like that is like a special effect kind of a eyeshadow. So I don't know if it's going to be with this one, but I will try it that way. Alright, I'm going to go in with my fingertip to this Stardust shade. Yep, it looks like a duochrome. Looks like a pink shift. Feels kind of matte, but creamy. Ooh, yeah, it's pink. It's got the shift. Ooh, it's that pinky orange. Can you guys see that on camera? Yes, please. Oh, that's nice. But I feel like I could still use this as inner corner highlight. I think I'm going to use my Serengeti still because I want a more white instead of pink for my inner corner. But I think you could still get away with even the pink shift because it's not dark pink. It's still very bright. Yes. Oh, I like that. I like that. Okay, let's do... I'm going to get my Wayne Goss 19 and go back into that lantern, that orangish, peachy shade, and just bring a little bit back. Because, you know, I tend to lose it when I go over my crease. Here's what I like about this particular color scheme. Yes, this is a pastel palette, but it still has a smidge of depth. The reason I generally don't buy pastel palettes is they all look so faded on me. But this one is not. This one has some color to it. Granted, it is light color. I think I picked up some brown on this brush that deepened this side a little bit more than I wish because I didn't wipe it off and my brushes need to be cleaned. Oh well, whatevs. Yeah, this got some color. Alright, so the depth in that outer corner. This is one of Wayne Goss's new brushes, number 7. I'm going to go back into that deeper, what is that, spell. And just get the outer 7. Thank you, Nisha, Sugar Puff and Fluff, for the 7 Thinking of it as an outer 7 instead of an outer V changed my freaking eyeshadow life. Yes. I feel so color coordinated right now. I can't even handle it. This is so pretty. I can't lie though, the thing with a pastel palette also is there's no black. You know I love to deepen up that outer corner like a mo. But I'm not going to. We're going to go light and spring and airy and fun and pastel. It's hard though, man. You know I love my bold, dark outer corners. Alright, where is my... Whoa, dropping things. What's up, beauty? This is the R101. Let's do that. Let's do that teal. Just a smidge. Oh, that's a very glittery teal. That is going to be gorgeous on the lid. That's almost minty. Oh, that glitter. Oh, that's so pretty. I'm so glad I did this. Because, you know, using your lower lash line is a good way to get into using some color if you're not into using color and you just want kind of a safe place to put it that's not as dramatic as doing it all over the lid. So I do recommend trying out, you know, if you're someone who doesn't usually wear a blue eyeshadow or colors like that. But this color, this is not super blue. This is really pretty. But use your lower lash line to test those things out and to kind of get used to it. I also recommend do your makeup right before bed. Like when there's no risk, there's no pressure, you don't have to worry about going to work with a face of makeup you're not comfortable in. Like, just do it before bed. Like Bailey Sarian says, it's just makeup, it washes off. Play with color, see what you like, because part of thinking that something looks good on you or not, I swear, is just how often you've seen yourself in it. Seeing yourself in something totally different, sometimes you might think it looks bad, but it's really that you're just not used to seeing yourself in it. It looks different than what you're used to, not necessarily bad. Of course, some things are bad, whatever, you know. But try some things out. Do it before bed, then there's no pressure. And when you see yourself in it a few times, then maybe you're like, huh, I actually like that. I'm going to use my Serengeti highlighter for my inner corner. Because I don't want pink. I want white. So we're going to go right into the cheetah and get the inner corner. I feel like so springy right now. It's too bad the weather is still chilly. It's going to be nice later this week though. But I'm filming this the morning after a windstorm took a tree down in my front yard, and had the tree been a foot taller, it would have crushed my roof. So that sucks. Tree guy's coming today. Hopefully he gets here early enough to be finished before I have to leave for the mixology class. So we'll see how much that's going to cost to cut down that giant, not cut it down, it's already down, cut up and remove that giant freaking tree. Alright, I got early release Color Street eyeliners. They are launching soon. Sorry for the noise. I should have taken them out of the bubble wrap beforehand. Now there's a shade. Whoa! Wow, I am clumsy today. There is a shade that I want to wear with this. I should just wear the black, but I'm not gonna. There it is, amethyst. Alright, let's see here. I mean, if you're gonna be colorful, just go for it, right? Yeah, this is like a purple-ish. Focus. There's the end of it. I am gonna try this in my waterline. And we're gonna see if it looks to... Sometimes using colors on my waterline just looks like an eye infection. But this is dark enough that I think it's working. Oh, I'm going to do it above my lashes. Because I think... I can't help myself. I think I want to go with black in my waterline. I just can't. I can't help myself. Ooh, I like this. I like a pencil that is creamy enough that I can just go right in. Ooh, I like this color with all of this going on. Oh, dare I try to do a little, like, flick? I shouldn't. Don't do it, Shelly. Don't do it. You're going to regret your life choices. Oh, but I want to. Just the littlest bit. You know, because I'm going in kind of heavy here. Because I like this color. Ooh, I like this color. I don't have a very steady hand when it comes to eyeliner, which has always been my downfall. Just a little bit of a flick, not like even a flick, because it's a pencil, but like a, I don't know, lengthening? That's pretty. Let's get the black one. We have mahogany. We have marine. There's a green one. There's a bronze one. I forget what the green is called. Olive. Well, that was easy. Duh. Of course it's called olive. All right. Noir. Black one. I feel like I cannot skip waterline because it makes my lashes look thicker. Does that make sense? I don't know. It just, I feel like when I don't have my waterline dark, my upper, like my tight line, my lashes look thinner. Ooh, that is nice and black. All right. We need to curl the lashes. Because my lashes are straight. They stick right out of my face. They don't like to come up. So I gotta force them. Oh, this is really pretty. I'm digging myself right now. I love makeup. I love it. I friggin' love it. Friggin' bats. Mascara. I'm like, what do I need now? Woo. Let's see here. We're gonna go What's Up Beauty. I've been digging this one lately. It's the Watch Me mascara from What's Up Beauty. So I go with the flat side first to get the depth, you know, get the product laid down at the roots, and then flip the wand over because then it's got taller, rounded bristles. This is very similar to the Color Street brush as well, but I ran out of my Color Street mascara and I need to open another tube, and I keep forgetting to bring it over to my vanity. Oh, look at these lashes, y'all. That's pretty. I can't lie, I was nervous going into this with a pastel eyeshadow palette because sometimes they just don't have the oomph to do the boldness that I like. But this one did not disappoint, which unfortunately for my wallet means I might actually have to buy the Natasha Denona one. Why? Because I have to have them all. It's like Pokemon, okay? Thank goodness I made myself stop buying every single Pat McGrath mothership. Although I still buy almost all of them. But I think I skipped one, okay? I skipped one. So, just leave me alone, man. I can't even wear as much eyeshadow as I have. Like, I hoard eyeshadow palettes. I love eyeshadow. I love it so much. It's my favorite makeup thing. You might think it would be foundation. Well, yeah, I love foundation too. But that's because foundation is so hard to find good ones that you just have to try them all, you know? But eyeshadow, it's because I love them all. And that is two different things. I am loving this lower lash line color. I want to put that all over my lid. It's not going to work with this eye look, so I can't do it right now. But, okay, now, let's do lip. Hold on, I have to pick one. All right, I went with one of the new Lawless Forget the Filler combos from their spring collection. Thank you, Lawless. They sent me these in PR. I love Lawless. This is the Cupid Balm topped with Lavender Sorbet. Look at this. It's beautiful. It's perfect for this eye look. You know I'm obsessed with these. I don't throw that word around lightly. I don't use it often, but can't lie, I'm still stuck on the cherry vanilla one. Because cherry vanilla, oh, they knew what they were doing when they sent me this one for sure. But this is perfect for this eye look. They've got two other nudes. One's a little warmer, one's a little cooler. And so, what are the shades? Hold on. Whisper and Nudie are the cooler ones, so that's these. And the other two are Maple Sugar and Amaretto. A little bit warmer in their tones, but they're both beautiful. I did a lip swatch video of these. I think it will go up after this one, so stay tuned. Keep your eyes peeled. And then you can see all of them on this face. Yeah, that's it. That's it. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? You like the pastels? Good thing you can't see my brows. I'm getting my hair cut in 2 weeks. Thank goodness, because these bangs are too long now. Yeah, but thank goodness. Let's hide those brows. Let's hide those brows. There you have it. Another alter ego palette. DREAMGAZE, $22. Just came out March 14th, so you can get your hands on it now over on the Alter Ego website. I do have a discount code with them. I will put it in the description box down below. As always, thanks a lot for taking some time out of your day to geek out over makeup with me. Check me out on Patreon. I do some behind-the-scenes stuff over there, and I appreciate your time. I hope you guys all have an awesome day or night wherever you are in the world. Take care of each other. Bye-bye.